you went to the airport. So question for you, how far is the airport from the venue?
It's like 13 minutes.
It's close.
Yeah.
Not even.
It's not even. So you can get there quicker
It's
too.
really close.
Very close. So close, in fact, that we were talking about how like, oh man, our flight's like in an hour and change. Like, should I be nervous? And I was like, nah, it's fine. It's fine. Well, you could bird there.
This is what he does, bro. He does this
He said
dumb
this
shit.
in passing at
Did you
dinner.
bird there?
He said you could bird there.
Did you bird on the freeway?
Because I asked,
He did this
I
before.
asked if Ludwig, like, are you coming with us, or like, how are you getting there? Because me and Dan were heading to the airport, and and it was just a bump in the conversation. Talking about a scooter.
so I
Ludwig
couldn't
put a bird on the freeway like 5 Genesises ago. It was crazy.
I couldn't. I did do that. I couldn't go. I couldn't go with them because I needed to go back to my hotel to grab stuff. And then when I was in my hotel, I was just mapping it out. And then next to the big car option is the bicycle option, and I clicked it, and it turns out that there's a trail that goes directly from downtown San Jose to SJC, uninterrupted. It is all a bike trail all the way through, and it takes like 25 minutes.
Sure.
Phenomenal.
Okay.
And I'm like, dude, put some tunes in.
Why do this over the car?
Because it sounds so delightful to be on a bird with the wind sweeping my hair.
I also want to clarify.
They don't all look windswept.
You might get to the airport like an hour before your flight normally.
Sure.
He had less than an hour already
before choosing the option.
before choosing this
The
option.
longer option.
It was a time
To
crunch.
like get
He had
some,
quite a bit. I think he had like maybe 50 minutes at the
get
point
some-
that we actually got
I
out
had
of your
like
hotel.
50 minutes before the flight took off.
Okay.
And then,
Which means you're boarding in 10 minutes.
and
yeah.
yeah. And I was, well, it was a little less because Southwest boards closer to departure time, but I was basically like, okay, if I run the bird now, I'll actually get there at 7:45, and I think it boarded at 7:45.
Yes.
Okay.
So I was like, that.
Right.
Keep it
W.
for an
You're so weird.
You
8:10
will
departure.
enter the
Why do you
airport
do
at that
this shit?
time.
For an
No, like
8:10
7:40,
departure.
I'll enter the airport, and then I'll get through everything. I'm fine.
I've maximized.
5 minutes.
I didn't have to spend 20 minutes in an airport, so I win. So I win.
Okay.
And I
how did you
enjoy
almost
the
die?
ride. Well, the ride went not as I thought it would.
Okay. I'm
so
inside the Ludwig YouTube video. I can feel it.
So I get the bird. I get the bird now, and I start driving.
I get the bird, then I get my bike. You know?
Ayo.
Okay.
And the bird's a woman, and we're Australian.
Yes. Well,
Oh.
from the UK.
I help you.
Continue, yeah.
And I'm using like my AirPods to guide me, and it's like, and it has me go down this park, and I'm like, and I'm thinking I'm so fucking sick because it's actually breathtaking.
Is it?
It's a beautiful
At
park.
night. At night.
It's lit up everywhere.
All right.
There's like people like skateboarding and gallivanting.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a lovely time.
Rich San Jose boomer tech fucks.
Yeah.
They might as well all be just beheaded.
Sure. But they're having a great time
But they're
tonight.
not yet.
All of them
yet.
own a Juicero.
And they're
They
talking
drove
about
their
Juicero.
Juicero to the
They
park.
drove. That's how they got there.
I'm listening to Orient Dance on Max Throttle.
Okay.
And then the lights start to go away. And I'm listening to my thing, and it keeps making me, there's like forks in the road, and left is like the actual highway, and right is deeper into the woods. And every time it's telling me to go somewhere, it's like, go right at the fork, and go right at the fork. And after 3 go rights, I cannot see the road.
Okay.
And I'm below the road too, because it goes down. And there's no lights except for the headlight of
Is
the
it
bird.
paved?
It's like a bike path. Like literally a bike path that it's like those very narrow ones where it's like one's going this way, the other one's supposed to go this way.
It's paved.
Yeah, it's paved. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's like a nice paved bike path. So I'm like
okay.
Yeah, without lights.
without lights.
All right.
And so I'm birding.
Does your bird have a light on the front?
My bird has a small light in the front, so I can kind of see, but I kind of have to lean down to get like maximum vision cone of it.
Okay.
So, and then I got like kind of jump scared because like I'm birding and then there's no lights, but then a cat pops in to view on the bird light. I'm like, the cat. And then like another cat comes and there's like 3 cats. And then I'm just like flanked by like tents. There's just like
Okay.
Oh, homeless
20,
world.
Yeah.
every 15 feet is another tent.
You found homeless world.
Homeless world.
Yeah.
And for a mile straight, it's just tent.
I wish they'd
tent.
ripped you limb from limb.
Yeah, you went to the back of the Snowpiercer train.
Snarling.
And-
Snarling, eat your bones.
And they start eating your hoodie off
And I'm
you.
birding through and I'm taking more rights. and then I
They're
come
gonna
across
eat that $10 hot dog of yours, bro.
there's a small light in front of me and the light's getting bigger and I realize it's fire. and on the bike path there's just a fire that some homeless people
Hello,
made.
fellow bikers. I too have gotten lost.
Dude, they're just cooking atriarch over a spit.
And I would love to get some warmth around the camp you guys have provided me.
He's got an apple in his mouth.
I don't stop. I'm short on time. I swerve around the fire. I swerve around Atriarch.
Yeah.
I take the apple. I take a bite.
Naturally.
like you're on your way to school in an anime.
Yeah.
And I have like maybe 15 minutes left for my ride, but it tells me to go right one final time, and I can't because it's flooded.
Okay.
It is just filled with water.
This is like when SpongeBob and Patrick go to the Bikini Rock Bottom.
Very much like that because it's very dark. I can't go right, so I'm like, I just go left. That's simple. And what I don't realize is left is private property.
Okay.
And I didn't realize that. I thought it was just a road because I saw a car. And I was like, civilization. And then when I get closer to the car, I see the house, and the car light is on. Like they're in the car chilling. And I get close, and there's like nowhere to go. And then they get out of the car, and I'm like, bad.
Yep.
I shouldn't be on here.
It happened to me once. I got a gun pointed at me.
I don't even entertain the idea. I just rip like right through some random trail they have.
Coward. It's
Yeah.
coward move. Could have disarmed the perp, but whatever.
I instead of disarming the perp, I go about 100 feet when I start to get like beep, beep, beep on my bird.
Oh, it's dying.
I'm outside of the bird zone.
Yeah, I was thinking this happens.
The bird
You go
zone.
outside of like the AOE and it just disables it, so you can't like ride it to Nevada.
Certain areas you can't ride it. One of those areas is the airport.
Oh,
The whole airport is
Security
a bird-free zone.
Okay.
And what happens is it doesn't shut down, but it goes to 3 miles an hour. And just the location it shuts down, if you try this, if you guys want to live through my life, is under a bridge. And so it's pitch black. And I'm just walking under this fucking bridge.
Did you leave the bird?
And no, I'm using it to transport my wares. Because I have the trash bag
you
of
have
my
wares.
stuff.
why do you have a trash bag? What's in your trash bag?
Dude,
Why do you
he
have a
doesn't-
trash bag? Why you didn't explain that?
Because that's just my stuff, my bag. Like, so think of it like my
But you
suitcase.
got on a
It's
plane to
not-
San Jose without
it's
this.
strange that is your bag. You understand that.
You have
You
a
guys know how I travel,
You have a
right?
trash bag with your stuff in it?
So when Ludwig goes somewhere, he doesn't buy anything. He doesn't carry a bag. Sorry. He doesn't have anything. He just gets on the plane with what he's wearing. And if he needs shirts or whatever, he just buys them at his location.
At dinner, we were halfway through. He was like, Aiden, you got any socks?
Yeah, he asked for socks at dinner.
Asking for
You got any
clothes.
clean
And
socks?
I whispered it because I actually was afraid he might get embarrassed. I said, "Look, you're not wearing socks." And he goes, "I'm not wearing socks." And I get loudly, like he corrects my whispering. He goes,
I'm not embarrassed.
He goes, "I'm not wearing socks. I'm not wearing underwear."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "We're at a steakhouse."
In the middle of a nice restaurant. And then I break the socks out. I pass the socks to him like I'm doing a drug deal. I like give him just
Yeah,
under
you
the table.
dap him up and there's socks in your hand.
I packed well. I had a 2-day trip. It was San Francisco day 1, San Jose day 2. And I packed an undershirt with a t-shirt. And I thought to myself, day 1, I go t-shirt. Day 2, I go undershirt. Okay. Day 1, I go with underwear.
Which day
Day
was
2,
underwear?
I go without underwear.
It's crazy.
Okay.
Yeah. he
It's
just
crazy.
takes-
That's
Why didn't
it.
you just wear the underwear 2 days
Why
in a row?
not just
That's
take
fine.
a
Yuck.
backpack?
That's disgusting.
That's fine.
2 days of underwear in a row.
There's this weird idea you have where rubbing your balls on the same piece of clothes for 2 days straight is bad.
That's nasty.
Only if you take them off.
Well, no, if you
take them off and put them back on, that is crazy. But if you just don't take them off,
Well, I
guess
take them off to shower
that's
and then I
fine.
put them
For like
back
a
on
weekend,
out of the shower.
like just for a Saturday, Sunday. Because
yeah.
you're also going home that night.
So
it's
what
like,
was in your trash bag?
My dirty underwear, my dirty socks,
You didn't want to leave them behind.
my dirty t-shirt. No, I like them.
so you had a trash bag that smelled like your balls, but
and
also
your-
had your stuff in it?
And
And
had
your
my
Steam
well, my
Deck.
only thing I brought on the trip was my Steam Deck.
You're in the one that you guys were playing earlier?
You're a millionaire. You're a millionaire.
And you don't stay
Take
a
your
millionaire
backpack.
without making some concessions.
Do you think a backpack is like gay to wear?
Yeah,
like,
kind
what,
of.
What
I think
is-
I think the airport, the people in the airport are gay.
You wear a fanny pack.
Why do you hate a backpack so much?
I don't like the fucking check-in security.
There's
I
no-
don't like the put it in the top. I don't like
You
the
don't have to. You put it under your seat.
unpack
You
it
have
and
a backpack, you
pack
don't have to
it.
put
You
it
don't have to do
in the
that
top.
shit.
I don't
I
like
wore a
any of
backpack.
that.
I didn't check.
Don't you have TSA pre?
Yeah, and you know
You
how
don't
much
need to unpack
faster
it.
Take
TSA
anything
pre is when all you do is go Steam Deck and then walk through? It's sick.
You know, it's the same.
The
It's a
TS
backpack.
pre, exactly. You don't have to take anything out. You have clear. You have clear TSA pre. You're a millionaire.
If you were really about it, Ludwig, you wouldn't bring the Steam Deck because even stopping for the X-ray for Steam Deck or backpack, same amount of time because you don't take anything out in TSA.
Unfortunately,
so if you were really about
I
it,
am just a gamer.
no items. You would raw dog.
Unfortunately, God has afflicted me.
Then you
with
Okay, I have a
poison.
question.
Then you should have a backpack for your items.
Was your Steam Deck in the ball sack bag?
Yes, but in its case, so the case is dirty.
Okay.
It's protecting it from the balls.
The Steam Deck is
So the Steam
I
protected.
was
Deck's not
watching him play on it earlier. There were no stains on it, so
I wipe it every time I play it.
for the ball sack. Okay,
So you made
you're
it.
under a bridge. You have your sack full of wares.
Yeah.
The bird is now going 3 miles an hour. You're late for your flight.
I'm now gonna be late because I have to walk. So I'm just walking the bird and it's scary. I'm scared.
You're not scared.
I'm scared
Why would you be scared?
because I'm under a bridge and it's dark.
You have told me 100 times you're not afraid to die.
I'm
Where is
just-
that, pussy?
I'm scared of the dark.
Maybe he's scared that he'll get hurt but not die.
No, I don't think he's scared of that.
I was low
think he's
key.
lying?
I was low key
Yes.
a little. I was low key a little creeped out. I was a little sketched out.
You were afraid that a homeless man in a top hat was going to come chew your dick off?
Yeah,
While he
I
just scats and
saw.
screams at you?
Bear
does he
in
even
mind, a
talk?
mile before I saw them spit roast Atrioc.
Right.
So yeah, I'm a little freaking
two
sketched
barrels,
out.
and they're just like it's like there's just two guys like with giant ooh, oh, and here's just roasted.
Yeah.
His eyes are popped.
Yeah, he's been dead for a while. You could tell it wasn't
You got
pretty.
there
either.
late.
I'm also scared of missing my flight and then having to admit the reason I missed my flight,
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
is really bad.
Yeah.
Sure, it is embarrassing and stupid.
So I walked the bird
And
to
then they
whoever.
put your underwear through the X-ray, and they thought it was radioactive.
Yeah, for some reason the X-ray has bones in it.
Yeah, they were.
The
They
X-ray
it's so
shows
nasty.
last
had to give it
date
to a German
wash.
Shepherd, and he threw up, and then he ate his own throw up.
They can't use him anymore.
You
broke
killed the
dog.
canine with your balls.
Yeah,
so
you broke the dog. It
you're
can't.
gonna have to pay for that.
And then I walked the bird. Shout out to whoever has to pick up birds. I walked that shit so far outside the zone. I walked that bird a clean
I think it's
mile.
gonna decay straight into the ground. I don't think anyone's gonna go get that one.
That maybe. and then I had to cross like the 5-lane highway, which was
Jesus.
fun
Yeah.
because
All
you're
in all, was the experience worth, like, now that you've seen all that and done all that and made that mistake, would you say you don't regret it? Or would you say I should have just taken a car?
I would do it again.
You would do it again.
Not
If it was daytime, yes. Nighttime, I wouldn't.
okay.
Daytime, 1000%. I would recommend the ride.
Okay.
I would recommend it.
Well, daytime you get there, Atrioc's still alive on the stick.
They don't spit roast in the day.
You could have saved
It's
him.
a night
I
activity.
mean, it's hunt during the day, cook during
Yeah.
the night.
Yeah, yeah.
In
and
the
they
day, you
found
just see
him.
A-Truck there gambling. And you're like, I wonder where that's going to go.
He was talking about mahjong a lot this weekend.
That's so funny.
I get there. I got to the airport right on time.